The rain hadn't stopped for 3 days when she walked into Bella Luna, the most expensive Italian restaurant in downtown Chicago. Her jeans were faded, her flannel shirt worn thin, and her boots were muddy from fixing fences all morning. Each step left faint prints on the marble floor. She approached the hostess calmly. "Reservation for 2 under Ellis," she said. "My husband will be here shortly. It's our 40th anniversary." The young hostess glanced at the boots, then down at her own designer heels. "Ma'am, we have a dress code," she said flatly. "This is fine dining, not a barn." A couple nearby laughed under their breath. "Does she think this is a diner?" one whispered. The woman didn't raise her voice. "My husband booked this table weeks ago," she said. "We're celebrating tonight." The hostess rolled her eyes. "Sure, and I'm the Queen of Italy. If you can't afford proper clothes, maybe don't pretend you belong here." She motioned toward security. The woman stood there for a moment, then quietly turned and walked back into the rain. 10 minutes later, a black sedan pulled up outside. The same woman stepped out, now wearing a soft ivory coat. Her silver hair was neatly combed. Beside her was an older man in a tailored suit leaning lightly on a cane. The restaurant owner hurried outside. "Mrs. Eleanor Ellis." "Mr. Ellis," he said warmly. "We've been expecting you." The hostess froze. Eleanor and Robert Ellis were not just any couple. Decades earlier, Robert had built the city's first affordable housing complex. Eleanor taught school for most of her life, then used their savings to fund meal programs for low-income seniors. They lived simply, not because they had to, but because they believed wealth only mattered if it helped others. "I came in my work clothes today," Eleanor said calmly, "because I spent the morning helping rebuild a neighbor's porch after the storm." She looked at the hostess. "You saw mud on my boots," she said. "I saw pride in my hands. Honest work feeds families." Then she turned to the owner. "For 5 years, we've donated $200,000 to your charity dinners," she said. "But if your staff judges guests by their shoes, that partnership ends today." The hostess began to cry. "I didn't know," she whispered. Eleanor placed a hand on her arm. "Now you do," she said. "And now you get to choose whether you see people or just their outfits." That night, Eleanor and Robert didn't eat in the dining room. They shared their anniversary dinner in the kitchen, surrounded by the staff. The chef cooked their favorite meal, a simple pasta, the same dish Robert made the night he proposed back in 1984. The hostess spent the next month volunteering at Eleanor's senior meal program. There, she met dozens of women who wore work boots, not heels, and carried more grace in one calloused hand than most people carry in a lifetime. As they left that night, Robert squeezed Eleanor's hand. "Still the most beautiful woman in the room," he said. She smiled. "Even in muddy boots?" "Especially in muddy boots," he replied. "That's where real love lives, out in the world, helping others. True dignity isn't something you wear. It's something you live."